Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't want this to be a long video, so we're just gonna get right into it. If you have been following me for a while now, you probably can tell I look a little different from the shoulders to the face. This video is about how I was able to lose 30 pounds in 3 months on the keto diet. Now, before I get into that, yes, I'm fully aware that there are so many people out there who are against the keto diet. Listen, I know. But it is important for you all to do your own research. Don't go by what everyone else and their mom has to say, because let's be honest, that's how we are as humans. Like, we just go off of like one person's word or a couple people that we don't even know personally. We just go by what they say and we just run with it. Do your own research before you take on any diet. That is important. If anyone is concerned with their cholesterol and all this other stuff, my advice to you is, like, if you're going to take on this diet, make sure you also consult with your doctor. I am going to start from the beginning. So for the majority of my life, if you guys don't know, I'm 33. So for the majority of my life, I've always been a very skinty person up until like the end of 2013, early 2014. 2013 in the middle, like during the summertime, is when I met my now husband. And you know, sometimes when you get into a relationship, you gain what is called happy weight, and that's exactly what happened. We went out to eat all the time. I stopped going to the gym. You guys, I used to be a gym rat, and I just kept stuffing my face. And next thing you know, I put on my leggings and they weren't stretching anymore. And we all know leggings stretch. Mine were not budging. And that is when I knew, Houston, we have a problem. That is when I knew I was gaining weight. Is when my clothes were no longer fitting. And when you're used to being so small and all of a sudden you gain weight, which, to be honest, a lot of people would always tell me, like, when I got to a certain age I would gain weight. It never really happened until I just, you know, kept eating. But yeah, I had a really hard time adapting to this new weight. People did not make me feel any better as well. As a matter of fact, I was always questioned about whether or not I was pregnant. Yes, I know it's such a rude thing to not only assume, but it's extra rude for people to ask. And that is what I dealt with, and it did not make me feel any better. I had one person that would ask me on a day-to-day basis if I was pregnant. So finally it got on my nerves to the point where I snapped on her and I asked her what was going on in her uterus since she was so concerned with mine. I know that's mean, but not really. I had another person actually come up to me and touch my stomach and was asking me how far along I was. People have messaged my husband asking if I was pregnant. People would ask my family if I was pregnant. People even asked me. Like, it was really just everyone and their mom, like, thinking I was pregnant. It just really bothered me. So because of that, I had tried to meal prep and exercise to lose weight, and I promise you guys, nothing that I was doing was working. And I found myself getting to a point of giving up. And it wasn't until I discovered a YouTuber by the name of Jasmine Hen. If you have not followed her, I'm going to leave all her information below. I discovered her, I want to say, at the end of 2017, early 2018. And that was because of her beauty videos, obviously. Through me watching her, I had, you know, heard her mention the keto diet a couple of times. And I want to also say that I had actually heard of the keto diet, but nothing made me even look into, you know, trying it out until I started watching her. And when I saw her results and, you know, just how she was doing, that was all I needed to try it. I signed up for the same program that she did, which is the Keto program by Joseph Rackage. I'm gonna leave everything that I've mentioned below, but I signed up for a 12-week program by Joseph Rackage, and he has a keto version and a non-keto version, and I did keto for 12 weeks. You do have to pay for it. I paid $14 a week for it for 12 weeks. And what made me continue that journey was my first week, because I told myself, all right, you've tried everything. Not everything, but I tried enough, okay? I tried different things to lose weight and they weren't working. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna give myself a week, and if I don't like my results after the first week, then this is not the diet for me. So my first week I lost like 6 pounds. I was floored. Now, I do realize I was probably water weight, but I didn't care. because it was 6 pounds that was no longer on my body. And that's all that honestly mattered. And after that, it was just like, all right, I can't say I meal prepped because I did not. I would literally come home and make my lunch and dinner every single day. But yeah, that first week after I lost that 6 pounds, it was just like, all right, we're gonna stick to it. And I can definitely say this is the first diet anything that I actually stuck to, and I'm proud of myself because I lost 30 pounds. I'm gonna put before and after pictures up here for you so you can see. Yeah, I don't regret my decision of trying keto. And again, I realize keto is controversial right now, but you guys have to do your own research. I will say that I don't think I would have tried the keto diet without the guidance that I had. And by guidance, I mean not only having the plan, which by the way is personalized. I had to weigh myself and take body measurements, and I had to send it to them. And they made a personal meal plan based off of the information that I gave them. My meal plan came back. It came back within like 2 or 3 days of me sending it to them. Okay, I had a certain amount of calories to consume. I weighed every piece of food ever, like the chicken raw, the vegetables raw, even down to the butter. Like I had to weigh everything. I had to be so disciplined because I wanted it so bad. I wanted the same result or some type of results. I tried to drink as much water as possible. If I didn't have that guidance, I don't think I would have ever tried it. And I think that's the #1 mistake that a lot of people make when they take on something such as keto, is thinking that you can ask someone for keto recipes and it's going to work for you. No, 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 no. If you're going to try a keto diet, this is, in my opinion, this is probably the better way to do so, just because it is personalized. Your meal plan also comes with a workout plan. I will be honest, you guys, I barely worked out for the 12 weeks. Do I regret not working out? Yes, because I could have been mean and lean. And I could have been had my summer body ready for the summertime. But yeah, I barely worked out and I still lost 30 pounds. And that's all because I stuck to the diet to a T. And yeah, now I have people telling me I'm too skinny, which goes to show any journey that you take on personally, please make sure that you're doing it for yourself and not for other people, because as you can see, no one's ever going to be satisfied. You just have to satisfy yourself, and that is it. As long as you're good, that's all that matters. Best decision of my entire life. Now I feel great. I did experience what is called a keto rash. If I would have to, mention what is the con of the diet, that's my only con, is the keto rash. Again, I'm gonna post a picture. I didn't do my research about that as far as what could happen to you. There's a keto flu too. I didn't experience that, thank God. But with the keto rash, it was still pretty bad. Once I realized what I had, I looked it up. Some people get a keto rash on their body. I got it on my face. And y'all know this is my moneymaker, so it was terrible. And it lasted for a while. It didn't go away like other people. Yeah, even with dealing with the keto rash, like, still the best decision I ever made. So after my 12 weeks, because I feel like that will be a question, like, what did you do after your 12 weeks? After the 12 weeks, I definitely, ate whatever I wanted. I want to say for like a good month and a half, and I am happy to report that I have yet to gain any of the weight back. It's insane, but I think by me doing this keto diet, I was able to speed my metabolism back up, which is, you guys, I've always had a fast metabolism up until, I met my husband. And yes, I always blame him, but it was my fault. I could have kept up the same lifestyle that I had before him while I was with him, so it's really not 100% his fault, but I will say I'm grateful that we gained weight together. I just want to give big thanks to Joseph Rackich and the JRF team and the JRF community, which, can I just mention, the JRF community is the best community in the world. Everyone is so nice. Everyone is so supportive because we all want the best for each other. Like, and I'm not being extra, even though I'm an extra person, like, best community ever. You guys, I made a lot of friends, which is silly to think because I've never met any of them, but I talk to some of the same girls over and over again. We still check on each other. Like, the community is awesome. You guys really helped me push these 12 weeks out, and now look at my body. Like, it's been an amazing journey. Also, listen, Joseph has like, I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying, Joseph Rackich has like 1,000,001 followers. And what I loved and appreciated about him was that he would literally message me to check on me and my progress just to see how I was doing. And I even told him, I was just like, bruh, I just want you to know the fact that you take time out of your day to check on little old me, like, that means a lot. Like, I was not expecting that. And he tries to check on all his clients because obviously once you sign up with his program, you are officially his client. And I just appreciate the fact that he checked on little old me. So yeah, thank you, Joseph Wreckage. I urge you guys, if you've been struggling to lose weight, listen, just do your research. Check out the Joseph Wreckage meal plans. Again, you have the option of keto and non-keto, and I think he's still working on a paleo one, but just check it out. It's definitely affordable. He always has a sale, so if you don't really feel like for instance, I think a sale that's going on now is like $67 for the 12 weeks, which is still a bargain. He'll have it like $14 a week, which is the one that I did. You pay per week for 12 weeks. He even has it down to $7 a week for the 12 weeks and you pay per week. So I'm just gonna leave all his information below and you just have to keep watch, look out for the sales. If you guys decide to sign up, please let Joseph know that I sent you. He knows exactly who I am. And again, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. And yeah, until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.